Licensed beauty collaborations are freaking everywhere right now. It is such a big thing. The licensing of makeup products with a company that is not makeup related. They're everywhere. This week we have a bunch. We're going to start off with one that is close to my heart because y'all know how much I love marshmallows. At least if you've been watching this channel for a while, you may not know that I love marshmallows, but I'm a big marshmallow fan. And there is a Jet Puff collaboration that is actually irritating me right now, but I'll explain that in just a minute. I'm kind of mad about it, but at the same time, I also kind of love it. There's that collaboration I want to talk to you about. We're also going to talk about the sneak that Ariana Grande put up on her Instagram story that showed a little bit of what might be coming from a collaboration between REM Beauty and her upcoming film Wicked based on the Broadway musical. We also have the Lethal Cosmetics and Avatar: The Last Airbender collection to talk about. Glamlite is already sneaking their Halloween collection. Oh my goodness, they want your input on it. I have all of the details on that. We have a very strange fragrance that supposedly smells like Fruit Loops, not Fruit Loops. What do they call it? They call it Fruit Hoops, like Fruit Hoops. Not Fruit Loops. And then all of the information on MAC Cosmetics' 30th anniversary of Viva Glam. I have all of that and so much more. Makeup launches across from Sephora, Ulta, indie brands, beauty sales. I have some products that I want to show you that I've been trying recently, including the What's Up Beauty Egyptian collection. So much to share with you, so hang tight. We're getting into it right now. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the What's Up in Makeup product report, where we talk about everything that launched across the beauty space all in one place. As you may know, I've been off for a couple of weeks. I went on a cruise with my mama. We had a fantastic time. By the time I got back, there was no way I could make a show for you. So it's been 3 weeks since I have seen you here on What's Up in Makeup. So I have a lot to share with you. Let's just jump right in it. And because this is my show and because I love marshmallows, we're starting with marshmallows. And I am not going to apologize for that. So this is Jet Puff. They are collaborating with Taste Beauty for a few marshmallow themed products. And I have to say, I'm kind of in love. There are some eye gels that are reusable and look like little marshmallows. I love them. There's also some scented face masks. But the thing that I'm most wanting in my life is the headband. You can put it on before you put your skincare on or before you put your makeup on, and it looks like marshmallows, and I'm in love. But there is a big problem with this in that it doesn't seem to be available online anymore. There are stores where you supposedly can find it, Walmart, Five Below, Claire's, and Ross stores, but I'm not going to drive around. I want this, but I don't want it bad enough to call around and or drive around to try to find these products. Therefore, I will probably never have them, and that makes me kind of sad. But it's fine. I'm gonna be fine. They are really cute, though. I just wish that there was a way to buy them online. It's kind of a bummer. I don't see that as of now. But if you find a way to buy them online that I haven't found, let me know, because I kind of want it all. Another thing I am very excited about, because I've never tried anything from REM Beauty. I had a little issue when they first launched that made me not want to try it, but that's a whole story for another day. They're collaborating with Wicked, which is one of my favorite musicals of all time. And there's a movie coming out starring Ariana Grande, and the trailer is freaking epic. My 16-year-old Phoenix and I already have a date to go see it when it comes out. As soon as tickets are available, they shall be mine. Anyway, as far as makeup goes, REM Beauty is supposedly launching a collaboration with Wicked, and we got another sneak of what appears to be a book. You can see where it says REM Beauty, and then what looks to be a W in the font of Wicked. I would imagine that's what it is. I can't imagine it would be anything else. That would just be mean. So we will just have to see what comes out. I am very, very excited. When One Size collaborated with Wicked, the Broadway musical, I thought about getting a couple of things, but I was just not into purchasing makeup in that moment. So now that I'm kind of getting that bug to buy a couple of things, I want at least the broom-shaped makeup brush for nothing else than to just display it because it is absolutely freaking adorable. I'm getting that makeup bug to want to buy things again recently. So it may be mine. Let's talk MAC Viva Glam because this is very exciting. MAC Viva Glam has been around longer than I've been actively using makeup. They started in 1994 to bring awareness to HIV and AIDS programs. They have now expanded the charities that they donate to. All of the sales of the Viva Glam lipstick line are donated to grassroots equal rights charities worldwide. Previous ambassadors for the program are RuPaul, Miley Cyrus, and Lady Gaga, among many, many others. This year, MAC has named singers Kim Petras and Dana Paola as the faces of their 30th anniversary. The Viva Glam campaign over the years has raised $520 million for charity. Usually every year they just release a new shade and they put it in the Viva Glam packaging. This year they are re-releasing the first 3 Viva Glam lipsticks under different names. They used to be called just Viva Glam 1, Viva Glam 2, Viva Glam 3. Now Viva Glam 1 is called Viva Heart, Viva Glam 2 is now called Viva Planet, and Viva Glam 3 is now called Viva Empowered. They've also released a brand new Viva Glam lipstick called Viva Equality. It is a mid-tone nude that they say complements all skin tones. So that is that on that. Moving over to what I am not ready for, Halloween. Glamlite has sneaked their Halloween 2 collection that will be launching this October. They say, we want you to be part of this iconic collection. We're announcing this collection ahead of time to give our followers the opportunity to be involved in the creative process. From helping finalize color stories to voting on a variety of current samples and adding any items you would like to see in the collection. We will be posting vlogs with updates showing our samples to allow you to vote. The nightmare has just begun. Head over to our website, glamlite.com, and click Notify Me under the Halloween collection to receive collection alert updates. I did want to show you the trailer that they filmed for the upcoming collection. Speaking of collaborations, we have this week seen all across the internets in our beauty space, the Lethal and Avatar collection. It is a huge collection. Prices for individual products range from $7 to $29 each with individual bundles available. Prices range from $43 for the 3 lipsticks to the entire collection for $292. Here's what's in it. The Elements palettes, there's 4 of them: water, earth, fire, and air. There's eyeliner sets inspired by 4 different characters, the White Lotus highlighter, Soka glitter gel, the 3 Team Azula lipsticks, Appa makeup bag that people are absolutely losing their minds over, and the My Cabbages makeup sponge for $7. I have to tell you, and I'm so sorry to those of you that are big Avatar fans, I have never seen it. I don't know anything about it, so I cannot fully appreciate this, but I am jealous of those that get it. Whenever something like this comes out and I don't get it, it's like, I don't get it. And people are like, but it's so cool. And I'm like, but I don't get it. And then I just need to educate myself. That's what it comes down to. I need to find time to look into it and to watch it because obviously it's amazing or else people wouldn't love it so much. And then this doesn't really make much sense to me. I almost didn't include it because at first I thought it was an actual Fruit Loops collaboration, but it's not. This is the Lather Fruity Hoops cologne for $30. It's a 50 ml bottle. I read this as Fruit Loops, I'm not even kidding you, 4 or 5 times before I realized it said Fruit Hoops. The description on this is very odd considering the branding of Lather. This is what they say. Indulge in a whimsical world of sugary delight. This fragrance captures the essence of freshly spun cotton candy with notes of fluffy sugar, hints of vanilla, and a touch of fruity sweetness. It evokes joyful memories of carefree moments at the fair, filling the air with a delicate and irresistible aroma presence, making it perfect for creating a cozy and inviting atmosphere. here. And what's weird is none of that says Fruit Loops to me. None of that says breakfast cereal to me. I'm very confused on that. And then also, it just doesn't seem to fit this brand at all. They seem very masculine, man. Like they've got this like kind of branding to them. Some of their other popular scents include Arctic Mist, Campfire, and Driftwood Lodge, and Fruit Hoops. Like it's very odd to me, but maybe there are some masculine people that really like Fruit Loops. I don't know. I would imagine there must be, or else they wouldn't have made it, right? Anyway, moving on to Cleona. They have done something that makes a little more sense for their brand. They've launched their fruit lighters. They're pigmented high shine, and they are both metallic and sparkly in the colors of the rainbow. They're $19 each, or you can get a bundle of all of them for $147. I did not wear these on my face today, so I do want to show them to you. I actually got these in PR from the Creators and Friends event I went to, so I just want to show you very quickly. This is Tarte, the purple one. Well, let me show you up close what the print looks like. There we go. There's that, and then I will swatch. Bloop. And then I will also swatch Pucker, which is the yellow one. Ooh, this is cute. It looks like a little lemon. That's adorable. These things, oh my gosh, look at the opacity there. Ridiculous. Bloop. And there we go. So those are the two fruit lighters there. I just want to show you very quickly applied with a makeup brush so you can see them not at full opacity. Because of course you don't have to use these as a highlighter. You can also use them as an eyeshadow if you would like. So there we go. So you can see what they might look like as eyeshadows. Oh my gosh, my nails. I need to do something about that. Sorry about that. So you can see what they look like as eyeshadows, and then as lightly applied highlighters, just that subtle shine on that. Definitely more subtle when you apply it with a brush. I forgot to mention this in the top of the product report. It's going to really come into play now. Just remember, it's been 3 weeks since I've done a product report, so some of these things may feel old in that they are 2 or 3 weeks old, which isn't really old, but in makeup news, that's old. But they're things that I wanted to highlight to you and share with you in case you didn't see them. But next week, we will go back to normal where it's just 1 week's worth of releases. Let's start with Beautylish with Chantecaille. They released the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15. It comes in 12 shades. They say it is the ultimate blend of makeup and skincare infused with hydrating, smoothing botanical actives. They say it's easy to apply, that it's lightweight, and features a fresh, dewy finish. Thoughtfully formulated, they say it improves hydration in just 1 hour and offers a more refined, even and perfected complexion in the long term with consistent use. But one thing that you really need to know about this is the note that they have there. They say to extend the shade range and maintain shade integrity, chestnut and mahogany, which are the 2 deeper shades, are not formulated for SPF protection. It's because the active ingredient in here is titanium dioxide, and I guess they just couldn't get those shades to look right with that white in there, which is really freaking sad. I wish there wasn't so much scare over these sunscreens that are easier to use for deeper skin tones. I wish that instead of just omitting the sunscreen completely, they just put a disclaimer that it has a chemical sunscreen rather than a physical sunscreen. That would have been nice, but no, they just decided to not put sunscreen in it at all, which quite a bummer, actually. I'm kind of just not a fan of that choice. Anyway, moving on to something that's available at both Beautylish and Sephora. Launched a couple of weeks ago, we have the Danessa Myricks Love is Love All Over Face Palette, $65. I honestly can't decide whether I like the design or not on this. I've seen some mixed opinions on it. It's an 11-shade multi-chrome all-over face palette with what they say are 4 unique finishes, designed for all skin tones and celebrating LGBTQ plus community and all forms of love. I love the messaging. I love the little rainbow guy, but the pans being like not in like a traditional place, I don't know if that looks good or not, but I'm not a design person, so you have to let me know what you think. Moving over to Sephora, we have some shade extensions, starting with the Sephora Moisturizing Lip Balm. There's 3 new flavors: watermelon, cherry, and raspberry. Westman Atelier's Baby Cheeks Lip Plus Cheek Cream Blush Stick has 2 new full-size shades in Coquette, which is a cool soft pink, and Garçon, which is a just pinched mauve. There's also a new mini size in Doo Doo, which in English is not something that you want on your face, but in French, absolutely adorable. It is a warm rose. Doudou means a comfort blanket or a cuddly toy in French. So let's just focus on that and not the English version or American version of what doudou is. We won't think about that. Let's think about a cuddly toy instead. Much more pleasant. Continuing with the extensions, the Fresh Sugar Lip Balm Hydrating Treatment is now in 3 new shades called Beach Peach, Aurora Red, and Sunset Rose. And then Farmacy has launched a new cleansing balm, the Honey Vanilla Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. On to the new from Kosas. We have the Blush is Life Baked Talc-Free Dimensional Plus Brightening Blush for $29. 8 shades. They say it's baked and swirled with 2 different tones to create alive, easy-to-wear colors. The soft, smooth powder melts into the skin and blends seamlessly for a skin-like radiant finish so that there's no harsh lines. It's buildable, long-wearing color you can't mess up. Totally giving Laura Geller vibes. This is Laura Geller circa 2012. Like, at least that's when I saw it. Just 100%. I don't hate it though. I will tell you I don't hate it, but it's totally Laura Geller, just by a different brand, in my opinion. At least that's the way it looks. Next, they have a set called the Plump and Juicy Lips Trio. It's $38. It includes full sizes of the new Hot Liner Lip Liner, a full size of the Wet Stick Lip Care Stick, and a mini of the Wet Lip Oil. Haus Labs. This one actually looks really cute to me. The Color Fuse Longwear Hydrating Glassy Lip Plus Cheek Blush Balm Stick. Oh my goodness, these are hard to say. $34. 8 shades. If I was still reviewing makeup regularly, I would definitely be buying some of these and trying them. There's something about the packaging that I really love. Multi-sticks, of course, same as the Kosas blush, been done forever. Freaking, Milk Makeup did them, but way before that, NARS did them, and so many other brands have done these, but for some reason, there's something about this one that is calling to me. They say it is a serum-based high pigment blush with more than 70% skincare and proprietary complexes that hydrate and make skin look plumper, all in a long-wearing glassy balm. And it looks really pretty on the models too. I just want to put that out there. It looks really pretty on the models. Am I justifying another blush stick that I don't need? Absolutely. That's what I'm doing right now. Will I buy it? Probably not, because I will talk myself out of it. Caliray released the Sun Drip Luminous Liquid Bronzer with hyaluronic acid and peptides. There's only 1 shade available. Not surprising from Caliray. They seem to really be focusing on lighter skin tones over there. $28. They say this clean, non-greasy liquid bronzer acts like a serum, delivering skin-loving peptides, antioxidants, and hyaluronic acid that hydrates, blurs, and visibly firms skin. They say there is a subtle shimmer that disappears on application, leaving a luminous bronzy glow. They say you can use it all over the face and body or use it as contour. So if you were able to use it as contour, that is an option for you as well. New brand that just launched at Sephora yesterday. This is Fara Homidi. She is a famous makeup artist that is best known for her looks on models on the runway. This line has been out for a while, but it is just now launching at Sephora. So now available at Sephora are the Essential Face Compact Refillable Concealer and Foundation, $88, 15 shades, and the refills are $48. So you're telling me that compact is worth $40. That is out of freaking control. Wait till you see what Fenty did. Much bigger fan of what Fenty did than this particular. $40 for that compact. I guess because you're buying the whole thing. But even like the refillable lipsticks aren't that much for the packaging. I think that's out of control. But anyway, how this works is there is a shine pan and a matte pan. And I watched the little video on Sephora's website. This is what she said. She said if you want more glow, then you can put the shine on the matte and then put some shine on top of that if you want. If you just want matte, put the matte on and then just add a little bit of shine if you want to. She also said that the shades are pretty thin, so if you don't find your exact match, that your skin should shine through, especially the more that you blend it. Along with that, there is the Essential Lip Refillable Compact. Same prices, $88 for the regular one, and then $48 for the refill. There's 4 shades available. And the way that this works is it's actually a 3-step process with the next product that I'm going to share with you. So what you do is you put on the balm stuff first and then the matte lip color, and then you top it with their lip pencil for their full locked-in lip that's supposed to last all day. So speaking of the pencil, it is called the Smudge and Contour Lip Pencil, and there's 6 shades, and those are $36 each. Coming soon at Sephora, we have from Summer Fridays the Mini Cloud Pouch in iced coffee. It's $30. It definitely looks pretty mini. There aren't any dimensions on Sephora's website, at least as of filming. It does show that it's slightly shorter than one of their lip balms. The lip balms are like this big, so I'd imagine that the bag is only like this tall. It is very cute though, and it's launching on June 5th, and that's the same day that they're bringing back the coffee flavor of their lip balm, and supposedly it's not going to be limited edition anymore, that they're adding it to their permanent collection. Skincare company specifically made for skin of color called Eadem. They're releasing their first makeup product. It is called Le Chouchou Exfoliating Plus Softening Peptide Lip Balm. It's $24. There's 5 shades. They say it's an exfoliating to moisturizing lip balm with AHA plus peptides to smooth ashy, flaky skin, reduce lip wrinkles, and lock in moisture with a glossy finish. It really is pretty. I like the advertising on this where they show it all out of the tube. I think that looks really neat. And the silver tube is eye-catching. It almost looks like it's something that's supposed to be like really clean and sleek with that sticking out of it. I don't know. I just think I like the marketing on it. I think it looks good. Another thing that I love the marketing on is the new product from Milk Makeup. It is the Kush High Roll Defining Tubing Eyebrow Gel. 8 shades, $24. A tubing eyebrow gel. Why have I never seen this before? Tubing mascara, yes. Tubing eyebrow gel, never seen it. Because one of the things that I have the biggest trouble with tinted eyebrow gels is the smudging of it. That I'll, rub my eye and the next thing I know I've got, freaking brow gel colored all over my forehead and it sucks. So this would most likely, if it is what I think it is, not smudge. They say it's a first of its kind tubing tinted brow gel that defines, volumes, and sets brows for up to 24 hours of smudge-proof wear. I think that's pretty cool. But of course, along with that, they've also launched the tubing mascara. It is the Kush High Roll Defining and Volumizing Tubing Mascara, $28. They say it separates every single lash for definition, natural volume, and length without smudging or flaking for up to 24 hours. And of course, it is a tubing mascara. So what that means, if you've never used one of those, is that when you wash it off, you just need warm water, and the pieces, the little tubes that are tubing your lashes or your brow hairs should just fall off with warm water without needing like a makeup cleanser to get your makeup off. And it helps, just the cleanup process is just a little bit easier. And then the last thing just at Sephora is the Refy Summer Color Lip and Cheek Collection. 2 colorways coming for that. $45 each. Is a trio of full-size Refy bestsellers, the lip blush lipstick, the tinted lip gloss, and the cream blush in vibrant shades they say are perfect for summer. Moving over to products that are at Ulta and Sephora, just launched big, huge drop from Fenty. Very excited about these. So we have the Hot Cheeks Velour Blush Lighters, $26 each, a limited edition blush lighter in 3 universal shades that deliver a peachy pink pop of color with a warm golden shimmer finish. And this is the one that has me because I love the Hydrovisor Moisturizer. They've released a tinted one. It is the Hydrovisor Hues Tinted Moisturizer, Broad Spectrum Mineral SPF 30 Sunscreen, 10 shades, $42 for the refill. So what they're doing is it's $42 for the refill, and for the container, if you want it in the plastic container that comes with the Hydrovisor, it's $6. That makes sense to me. $6 for the container makes sense to me. That is logical. So this is the description. They say it's a mineral SPF moisturizer that flexes across 10 inclusive shades to hydrate, visibly boost skin elasticity, protect, and visibly reduce pores and dark spots. Why couldn't Chantecaille do that? I don't understand why their chemist couldn't do that. It even says that it's a mineral SPF moisturizer, which means it probably has titanium dioxide in it. I don't understand why Chantecaille couldn't do it, but whatever. I can only speculate. The last product from Fenty that I wanted to mention that is new is the Gloss Bomb Oil Luminizing Lip Oil and Gloss in 3 shades, $26. They say it's a limited edition Gloss Bomb formula with the same shimmer, but with a gel oil texture, and they do have a coconut vanilla scent, which sounds lovely. Oh, there's one more. I didn't realize there's one more on the next page. The Glitty Lid Shimmer Liquid Eyeliner. It's 2 limited edition shades, $24 each in Boozy Bronze or Ritzy Rose. pros. Let's talk Ulta. We have quite a few things over there. First one from Buxom, the Plump Shot Collagen Peptides Advanced Plumping Cream Blush, $28, 5 shades. They say it's clinically shown plumping cream to powder blush that plumps and defines cheeks with a natural blurred filter-like finish. And this one I saw sneaked before I left, but it has officially launched. The Benefit Do La La Liquid Glow Highlighter at $38 for 5 shades. They call it a lightweight, skin-loving liquid highlighter for a sheer, effortless glow. Think perpetual golden hour meets springtime dew. Plus, thanks to the ingredients, your skin will look brighter and feel more moisturized over time. Smooth it on for a natural-looking, lit from within radiance. And the more I see these like really subtle highlights, like how many of these do we need in our lives? It's like every single brand is releasing something like this, a sheer highlighter. They're very, very popular, but it's like how many, like when we were doing glow from space highlighters, right? There were different tones of those. So that made sense to have lots of them, but something sheer, how many of those do we need in our lives? I don't know. I think it makes sense that more brands will come out with them, but I feel like when you're late to the game on something like that, you're late to the game. We'll see. Speaking of that, we have a very similar product coming out of Half Magic, the Beam Trap Skin Illuminating Balm. Only 1 shade here, $23. They say it's the secret to a euphoric skin glow. Its balm-like texture effortlessly transforms complexion makeup into natural, real skin sheen. Why can't I say that? It looks so small. Does it look small to you? Like, it looks very tiny. I don't know. It might just be the packaging. It might just be the photos, but it looks really tiny. And then this product from Half Magic may be a little older, but this is my first time seeing it, so I figured I would mention it. It is the Lip Snuggle High Pigment Oil Balm, $20, $6 each. The comfort of an oil with 12-hour hydration and a rich color that lasts. I personally am not a big fan of sponge applicators for lips. I feel like they get kind of gross. I don't hate them as much for cheeks, but I feel like those get kind of gross too. They just get grungy, you know what I'm saying? But I can see the appeal of it. Just I really like the look of a lot of the Half Magic stuff. Not really a fan of the way these two appear. I haven't tried them. It's just the way they appear. Just my opinion. If you love them, get them. I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do. I'm just saying my opinion. This one looks a little more appealing to me personally and my personal taste, the Nabla Beyond Blurry Lipstick. Again, I do think these came out about a month ago, but this is the first time I'm seeing them on the Ulta website. They're a buildable matte color coverage with a softening and blurring finish effect for lasting lip-hugging wear. I personally really like the blurred lipstick look. Ever since Cosmetics came out with their liquid lipstick formula that was kind of like that cloud-like, puffy, blotted lip look, I've really enjoyed that kind of look. So that's a little bit more attractive to me personally. This here, I have a question. We're going into the drugstore products over at Ulta. Have you tried NYX eyeshadows recently? Because my last experience with NYX eyeshadows was not positive. It was not good quality and very expensive. They've just released the limited edition 25th birthday jumbo eyeshadow palette. It's $38. It's 32 pressed pigments. They say for endless opportunities. Has their formula gotten better? I hope they have. I genuinely do. Moving on to L'Oreal, we have the Infallible Up to 24-Hour Highlighter for $15.99. They say it's with light reflecting pigments for a radiant glow. This highlighter is heat, water, and transfer resistant with buildable coverage for luminous to radiant finish. And the Infallible Up to 24-Hour Brow Laminations. $1 less for this one, $14.99. They say it lifts and holds brows with up to 24 hours of wear. Its angled brush allows for easy application with sweat-resistant formula that leaves no sticky texture or residue. And then finally from L'Oreal, the Lumi Le Liquid Blush, $14.99, 6 shades. This is what they say about it. Indulge in an easy to build and blend formula for the look you want, whether it's a minimalist, soft flush of color or a bold, radiant blush to fit your mood. Available in a lit from within glowy or dewy matte finish. That's definitely the cutest of the 3 things that L'Oreal came out with. That's just my opinion. Of the 3, that's the one that I would get. Just me personally. Maybelline also released a new mascara, and for some reason, I think this one looks different. I think it just, all you had to do is twist the wand a little bit, and I'm like, oh, it looks different. I fall for it every time. Lash Sensational Firework Waterproof Mascara, $13.99. They say, ready for main character lashes. Maybelline's Lash Sensational Firework Waterproof Mascara delivers 360-degree extraordinary lash impact in full flare. A sensational firework of lashes. It looks fun. I know it's not that different, but it's different enough, and I do like the name. I like the marketing on this. I'm a marketing hoe. I just say that? I think I did. All right, let's just not talk about that anymore. Let's pretend I didn't say that and move on to Makeup Revolution. So this is the Beam Bright Rainbow Highlighter. $12. They say make your skin glow with pride with the Revolution Rainbow Beam Bright Highlighter, a luxurious silky powder that melts into the skin like liquid. This unique fluid formula creates a luminous holographic rainbow glow, giving dimension to the high points of the face. I think in theory, these are cool. I have tried rainbow highlighters like this in the past. They just don't work for me. They're too rainbowy. I like the way they look, but in practice, it just doesn't look good on the skin unless you're doing something that's more artsy. And I know a lot of you really love those artsy looks. So I think this was made for you and not for me and my boring ass. So yeah, it's cute. But yeah, it's not my thing. You buy it. I'm going to pass on that one. And then last brand is CoverGirl. So they've released the Eye Enhancer 3D mascara for $10.49. There's 2 shades. They say it curls, lifts, and fans up and out effect, lengthens and adds volume with no curler needed. And then 4 different Skin Enhancer True Blend primers. There's a Plush Plump, the Cashmere Calm, and the Sticky Grip, and the Velvet. Those are $12.99. Those are pretty self-explanatory as far as what they do. But what I love about this is that usually when you see things like this, not always, but usually these are at a more high-end price. So it's nice to see CoverGirl coming out with an updated version of primers like this that people can use for different purposes and not have to go to like Smashbox or, Bare Minerals or whatever to get something like this. So I think that's pretty cool. Oh, of course. I keep doing this. There's one more brand from Essence, and this stuff is so freaking cute. I don't know how I forgot about this. All the products here are $4.99 or $5.99. So there's 2 different collections. The first one is called the Gotta Crush on Apricots collection, and it includes Jelly Lip Care, Swirl Lip Gloss, Apropos Apricots nail stickers, the Aura Blush, a baked highlighter, and a freckle pen. Really, really cute, but wait till you see the next one. I think it's even cuter. This collection is called So Mesmerizing, and it includes a liquid lip balm shaped like a mermaid tail. Just bring it on. Color changing pH lipstick with sprinkles in the cap. So easily amused over here. A blush stick, a highlighter glaze, and a shimmer lip oil. I feel like what Essence is doing is they're kind of taking what Makeup Revolution tried to do, but with crap quality, and putting it at a slightly lower price point and making the quality better. And I think that's so freaking smart. I am so rooting for Essence. I am on Essence PR, so maybe I am biased in that way that I've tried quite a bit of Essence and really enjoyed a lot of their products, but I'm rooting for them. I think the direction they're going is really smart and fabulous, and I hope this stuff is as good as it looks. All right, my friend, PR purchase product of the week. I have so much to share with you. Okay, so I don't even know what to start with because I'm so excited. First thing I would just want to tell you just very quickly, which I'm not really going to talk much about because I've talked about it in the past. This is what's on my eyes today. This is the Beauty and the Beast palette by ColourPop. This was sent in PR. I just wanted to mention that in case you were curious what's on my eyes. I tried to go out of the box a little bit and do a little more orangey gold on my eyes today, and I really like how it came out. But what I want to focus on is the What's Up Beauty products that I got. They sent me their Egyptian collection and also their Serengeti highlighters, and I'm wearing some of it today. So my lipstick today is this lipstick right here from the Egyptian collection. I don't know how this exists. Like, what kind of machine magic made this thing? Like, what in the actual... Okay, so you can see on the top there, I rubbed off the print off the top there because it's on the print is on my lips. But isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, I die. Very creamy, not fully matte. It's got a little bit of a shine to it, just a tad bit. It does dry down eventually as like the top layer kind of wears off. So right now it feels pretty matte, but it doesn't feel uncomfortable in any way. It definitely moves with the lip. It's not a super dry matte. Really enjoying that so far. I also used today the liquid eyeliner, the black one, and I just wanted to show you that very quickly. Very easy to use, and the best part, most liquid eyeliners will seep into my fine lines. This one did not, which made me really happy because I would have totally called it out if it had seeped in my fine lines. Let's see if I can do this looking in my... Nope, I'm not so good at that. Okay, I'm looking... The monitor is backwards. It looks like a freaking sperm, doesn't it? That's a wild sperm. Okay, anyway, shut up, Jen. That is the way that it looks. It has a kind of a glossy finish once it dries down. Just a little bit of shine, but it's blackety black, 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 very opaque, very well done. Really enjoy it. The other thing I want to mention about this is the packaging is very heavy. It feels very luxe, very, very nice. Now, with the Serengeti collection, this is the highlighter that I use today. It is Wild Acadia is the one that I use. Now, I do want to mention that the shade variation between the two really isn't very much. So if you were looking for having both prints, let me get out the other one so you can, I don't think I'm going to dip into this one because I don't feel like I need to keep both. And eventually this one will be given away. But this right here is the other one. Let me just hold them up next to each other so you can see. There they are. So you can see there is a difference in them in that this one has a more gold lion in it and the pink is a little more pink. This one has a lion. Goodness gracious, what am I even talking about? So there's gold and pink in this one. Gold and pink in this one and white and peach in this one, but there really isn't a ton of difference. So I personally don't feel like I need both of these. I'm just going to keep this one right here. But let me swatch this for you so you can see how they look. I would use this as my highlight today, focusing on the more peachy shade here. And I will swatch both shades. There really isn't a ton of difference between them. There's on the finger. You see how you can't really tell. You can't really tell. Like it's really not like you're buying it really because number one, it's a beautiful, not super glowy highlighter. The other thing you're buying it for is the packaging and the print on here. Really, really beautiful. Look at this outer packaging. Are you serious right now? Like it's so freaking gorgeous. I can't even stand it. So overall, I'm very much enjoying it. You just have to know what you're getting into when you're buying it to make sure you don't feel like any kind of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have bought both. The other thing I wanted to show you that I'm so excited about, after the piece that I did on Nasta Beauty with their lip flip, they reached out to me and wanted to send me one, and I'm so excited about this. I love this little thing. It is so cute. So it comes with this cutie little case, and look at this. Look how adorable this is. Are you freaking serious right now? It's this little cell phone. It's got the little mirror there and you go like this. And then it's got a bubblegum flavored lip balm in there with the little pop-up mirror. Like, oh my gosh, I die. I absolutely die. And it's not overly priced either. I saw the, I'll put the price on the screen. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's a clear lip balm. And I'm just going to put it on my lips right now just because. It's not a super soft, squishy lip balm, which is nice because then you can just build it up to however much lip balm you want on your lips. But sometimes it does take me a couple of swipes through it. I'm getting it a little dirty with my lipstick. It takes me a couple of swipes through it to build up how much lip gloss I want on my lips, but it smells very slightly of bubblegum. It's not an overpowering scent. So if you don't like a strong scent, you'll probably really love this. And the packaging is just so adorable. It's a great talking piece to just have, if you're in school or an office or whatever, to have this. It's a great little talking piece, really fun. And then the last thing I wanted to mention today is my Scentbird that I got this month. I subscribe to Scentbird as well as they sponsor my videos occasionally. They're not a regular sponsor, but occasionally. This is one that I got as part of my subscription, and I am not a fan of this one. This is by Skylar, and I love Skylar fragrances, and that's why I got it, because even when there's like a weird one, Skylar always seems to pull off that it smells amazing. Like, I don't know. This one is called Lime Sands. If you put together in a scent, lime, the beach, and household cleaning products, you would get this fragrance. It says that the notes on here are zesty lime, sea salt, and coconut water. And it's just really odd. I am not a fan of it. And I like 90% of the Scentbird fragrances that I get. But this one's just freaking weird. It's odd. Like if I got a household cleaner that smelled like this, I would say, yes, this smells freaking amazing. But as a perfume, not so much. Not my favorite. Not a fan. Notable sales this week, just two that I could find. I missed all the Memorial Day sales. That was on me for being out of town, but I do want to mention two sales to you that are still going on. We have from NYX, 30% off site-wide for account holders, and you also get a free palette with every $50 purchase. If you're not an account holder, you'll get 20% off. And then over at ColourPop, they do have a major mystery palette bundle. It's $15 and you get 3 mystery 9-pan eyeshadow palettes. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, thank you as always to the fabulous and lovely What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you for all of your submissions this week. I appreciate you more than I could ever express. Thank you for watching What's Up in Makeup. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the product report as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Our top news segment yesterday is going to be linked in the video description down below in case you missed that, as well as yesterday's live chat that we do every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. But if you would like to watch more of the product report style, over here, YouTube's going to recommend two videos. The bottom one is going to be the last product report that we did, which was about 3 weeks ago. That's going to be there. YouTube's going to pick the top video for you based on your current viewing history, what they think you want to watch. But if you have to go because you got stuff that's going on, you got to do something, no problem. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. And mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very soon.